Not tomorrow, I said. The day after. Papa, why? Because the High Sheriff will be out here, and Sheriff Jones is old but not stupid. A filled-in well might make him suspicious about why it got filled in, so recent and all. But one that's still being filled in. And for a good reason. What reason? Tell me. Soon, I said. Soon. All the next day we waited to see dust boiling toward us down our road, not being pulled by Lars Olsen's truck but by the county sheriff's car. It didn't come. What came was Shannon Cottery, looking pretty in a cotton blouse and gingham skirt, to ask if Henry was all right, and could he take supper with her and her mama and her papa if he was. Henry said he was fine, and I watched them go up the road, hand in hand, with deep misgivings. He was keeping a terrible secret, and terrible secrets are heavy. Wanting to share them is the most natural thing in the world. And he loved the girl, or thought he did, which comes to the same when you're just going on 15. To make things worse, he had a lie to tell, and she might know it was a lie. They say that loving eyes can never see, but that's a fool's axiom. Sometimes they see too much. I hoed in the garden, pulling up more peas than weeds, then sat on the porch, smoking a pipe and waiting for him to come back. Just before moonrise, he did. His head was down, his shoulders were slumped, and he was trudging rather than walking. I hated to see him that way, but I was still relieved. If he had shared his secret, or even part of it, he wouldn't have been walking like that. If he'd shared his secret, he might not have come back at all. You told it the way we decided? I asked him when he sat down. The way you decided? Yes. And she promised not to tell her folks? Yes. But will she? He sighed. Probably, yes. She loves them and they love her. They'll see something in her face, I reckon, and get it out of her. And even if they don't, she'll probably tell the sheriff. If he bothers to talk to the Cotterys at all, that is. Lester will see that he does. He'll bark at Sheriff Jones because his bosses in Omaha are barking at him. Round and round it goes, and where it stops, nobody knows. We never should have done it. He considered, then said it again in a fierce whisper. I said nothing. For a while, neither did he. We watched the moon rise out of the corn, red and pregnant. Papa? Can I have a glass of beer? I looked at him, surprised and not surprised. Then I went inside and poured us each a glass of beer. I gave one to him and said, "None of this tomorrow or the day after, mind." "No." He sipped, grimaced, then sipped again. "I hated lying to Sean, Papa. Everything about this is dirty. Dirt washes off." "Not this kind," he said, and took another sip. This time he didn't grimace. A little while later, after the moon had gone to silver, I stepped around to use the privy, and to listen to the corn and the night breeze tell each other the old secrets of the earth. When I got back to the porch, Henry was gone. His glass of beer stood half finished on the railing by the steps.